Right, ladies and gents, are you ready for the final act? You better be ready. He's come all the way from France to play for you tonight. Did you go by very budget airline? Because you were a little bit late, weren't you? You only just got here. Agony Airways, wobblyheadrest.com. He's come all the way from France tonight, and I've been pronouncing his name wrong for my entire life.
Beachy. Well, I've got a French first name, Beauchamp. My first name is Beauchamp, and in English it's Beecham, and it's Beachy for short. About 5 years old, so the drums was my first instrument, and it went from there. And, I didn't learn to play the guitar until I was, in fact I still don't know how to play, but I didn't sort of really pick up a guitar until I was about 22, 23. And I'm left-handed, so I had to play the opposite way around. You know, I had to learn to play upside down. A nightmare, but yeah. Literally, from when I was ejected from school, I didn't leave school, I was ejected from it. I started playing with bands about 15, 16, and that's all I did until I was about 21, 22, and then I just took another road with alcohol and drugs, so that really got in the way of the music for a long, long time. And then I got well from my addictions, and I started working in the field of helping people. So music wasn't really a predominant part of my life publicly, but it was always with me. But I hadn't played in a long, long time, and then about 5 years ago, I just had a big change in my life, and I decided that, you know, I was going to go back to what I really, really loved doing, and I'd sort of given a lot to people, helping them, and I thought, well, you know, at this time of my life, it's going to be for me, so here I am back in the music, right up to my neck in it.
The only reason I ended up involved with Beaches, there's a mutual friend phoned up and said, I know this fella who wants to get back into his music again, being Beachy of course. You've got to learn about 23 tracks and we're going to go and play a performance in Guernsey. And I just went, yes, go on, let's dive in and have a go. So a lot of stress, but a lot of fun, and it's just been brilliant since then. But he is a great person to work with. He's so much fun, just so much fun, and everyone that gets around him knows that.
It's just the way my road went, you know, my journey just took another road, and it took me away from the music, but in a way it brought me back to it. In a paradoxical way, I worked with a lot of musicians, so I was always involved in the music, but there would be other people playing it, and I would be therapeutically working with them, which was very difficult for me, because I'd be watching them doing something that I really wanted to do, but I couldn't do it because I was doing something to help them do what they were doing. I mean, I know it sounds music for me has been like, you know, it's been my best friend, and we sort of parted company for a while, and we met up recently, and here we are together, and we're like that.
I'm very keen to do the absolute best I can for Beachy, and you know, make sure my side of it is absolutely spot on, and that requires quite a lot of background work to make sure I'm up to speed for when I do perform with him.
I played with Elton John. I mean, I played with Elton John 22 years ago in Guernsey. He was just getting himself well, and I was part of that, and he wanted to know what it would be like to play in front of a live audience in a small pub venue, so I took him to Guernsey. In the company of people like that, it's a very different thing, you know, and you just can't say, oh yeah, you know, you can't say to Michael Jackson, you know, well, let me just show you a few dance steps, you know. It's like I was there for a purpose, and you're in that. Of great musicians, I mean, and have had the chance to see them work and how they do it, and the little tricks they have. So yeah, I've been very fortunate.
Actually, there's one thing Beachy said to me once, as a word which I've kind of stuck with. It's where he said it's your soul's purpose, yeah. And it often made me think about that, and I think that is what for me, basically music is. It is my soul's purpose. This is what I was put on this earth to do.
I didn't feel jealous. I felt as if a lot of them didn't really appreciate the chance that they had and how fortunate they were. And I think a lot of great musicians actually don't acknowledge their gift. Yeah, it feels all right. My wish, like everybody wishes they were younger. My wishes for being younger are for the reasons of having more time to do it. But it is as it is, so here I am with it. Yeah, and I feel very happy with it. And I'm very fortunate to play with the people that I'm playing with. I'm the lucky one. I'm the real lucky one.
He's an incredible musician. Doesn't realise how good he is, which is another lovely thing about it. He's very humble about it. And actually, it's one of the good things, excuse me, about everyone in this band. It's a very humble bunch.
The laughing that we have and all the inappropriate things that we do, or the actual music, it's hard to sort of balance it up. I'm very fond of everybody. We get on really, really well. And apparently, it's a strange thing to have a whole band of people that actually get on with it. There's no arguments, there's no egos, there's none of that fucking nonsense, you know?
Yeah.
It's just the music and that's it. And we're all in it, for the one end.
When we get on the stage and we're playing as the band, that's it. That's all that exists. It's just the band and it's just great fun.
I love the Beachy Band, and this is like one of my main fun bands to play. It's such a great band.
All Beaches music is just exquisite.
I think human beings without music, they would be very dead souls. I think music is cathartic, it's euphoric, it can bring you to places where you never thought you'd be, it can make you as sad as you ever want to be, and it can help you heal a lot of pain. Music is a very healing thing, and it's a very bonding thing because it brings people together. And in these times that we live in, look at it, So to have a room full of people enjoying themselves, I can just
I've really enjoyed it. The whole evening was fantastic.
Amazing. I've had a brilliant time. Loved it. It was great. Seeing as I married the lead singer, it's
Josephine.
Oh, no.
It's awesome. I thought it was bloody awesome. Fabulous. I wasn't watching it. I was working.